remaking this video because my air conditioning was on and you can't hear. Basically, I was making food the other day and trying out a new recipe. I don't cook at all, so the recipe turned out okay. It was a black bean quinoa and whatever. It was just okay. I was kind of down about it. I was like, I wanted this to taste better. But then I was sitting with it more and thinking, like, what a cool thing it is to push myself out my comfort zone because I don't cook, to actually make something and it be not perfect, because now I have the opportunity to make it even better. So not be hard on myself, like, oh, I should have been able to make this perfectly. Nope. So, number one, like, my first time making it. Number two, because I made it incorrectly, now there's a bunch of different possibilities on how to make it better. For example, I can add less quinoa in it. I can add more vegetables. I can add different sauces to make it taste like how I want it to taste. So my brain was just thinking. And it also got me thinking how a lot of people are hard on themselves when they make mistakes. Hopefully that's not distracting. There's a car going off. But a lot of people are hard on themselves when they make mistakes. They're like, oh, I shouldn't have made that mistake. I, should be able to do everything perfectly all the time, which I just don't think is true. I think that, there we go. I think that part of being a human, a certain, like, core part of this, oh my gosh, person with your car. Core part of being human is making mistakes and being able to learn and grow from them. I always say it's okay to make a mistake. It's not okay is to avoid admitting that you have made a mistake and choosing not to learn and grow from the mistake. That's when it's a problem. But making the mistake itself is never the problem. That, again, I think is integral to being human. If everything were just perfect all the time, there would be no learning and growth that would come from this experience. So, making mistakes, don't be hard on yourself. Instead, my opinion would be reframe your outlook into, how can I make this better? What's the steps I can take to refine it to be more kind of what I want for the outcome? For example, with my quinoa, being like, rather than being like, oh, I can't cook and this is just the way it tastes and the recipe, like, I followed the recipe and it did me wrong. Like, be one outlook on it. Other outlook could be, I can add less quinoa because I thought there was too much quinoa. I can add more flavor that I like and try different flavors and see how they taste with the veggies and just experiment, have fun with it. But yeah, I think reframing your mindset into something that's more positive and beneficial and constructive versus avoidance and just not wanting to take accountability, not wanting to learn and grow. Like, make your mistakes, but do better. Choose different. See it as a good opportunity to allow yourself to make mistakes. Not all the time on purpose, but when you do make a mistake, own up, move on. It's not the end of the world. In fact, it's a good thing. It's a part of life. Don't fear making a mistake. Don't fear messing up. Like, that was something too, is if I am like, oh, this needs to be perfect, it's gonna stop me from doing things that I'm not comfortable with. I don't need my cooking to be perfect right now. I'm in the learning phase right now. There's gonna be a lot of mistakes that happen when you're trying something new. Allow yourself to go through that part. Don't expect yourself to be perfect with it. Just don't be hard on yourself. in my opinion. Do what you want. I think you shouldn't be hard on yourself, and you should try new things, and you should be okay with making mistakes. It was like, who was it, Edison? He was like, I found 100 ways not to make a light bulb. It's like, yeah, you're figuring out what does and doesn't work. That's okay. Go through that process. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it.